Hey. Welcome to That Shit Was Poetic. I'm your host, Nikki. If this is your first time listening, welcome. Here on this podcast, you'll hear me talk about many things. Some of the things that I talk about are poetry, music, art, love and relationships, life. You'll get a bunch of different things and topics from me. So enjoy and welcome to That Shit Was Poetic. Hey. Did you know the Anchor app was free? If you were thinking about recording a podcast, if it's something that you love talking about, your favorite hobby, download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. They distribute to Spotify, Apple, and many more. And you don't even have to do it. They do it all for you. You also can get paid from having a podcast. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. You can edit your podcast on your cell phone on the go. It's that easy. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, I got me a margarita over here. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you a question. It is officially Cuddle Buddy season has officially started. So I want to ask y'all, have y'all started taking applications for your Cuddle Buddies? Is it application season? Like, do you have some prospects? Have y'all started looking at some prospects? I just want to know, because it's about to get cold out here in these streets. So all y'all that's been acting up, during the summertime, it's time to replace. It is time to replace. It's getting cold out here in these streets. So I want to know, is it officially time to start taking applications? And when do you start taking applications? Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to know, when do you start taking applications? Comment, send me a message, send me a DM. Let me know, what month do you start taking your applications and start replacing? Honestly, one of my requirements will have to be, can you cook? Wintertime, it's cold, with somebody, and they can't cook. Like, I like a man that can cook. Cook for me, baby. Make me a meal or two. I don't want to be doing all the cooking. Make me a meal or two. But seriously, what month do you start looking for your Cuddle Buddy? Because the summertime, you might be with somebody, you might be seeing somebody, got somebody on your team, they're a good runner up, they're doing good, playing the game, playing the field. It's getting close to the wintertime. They might start acting up, blow a knee. Now they got to be put on the bench. So what month do you start? Do you start like what? August, September, October? It's October. What month you start? Or do you keep a couple people on your team when you know he or she are gonna start acting up? Just to play it safe. So that way, you already can slide one in there when one falls off. You already have a replacement. I need to know these answers. Y'all need to comment. Let me know. So even though this time is used for, maybe finding someone to cuddle with, it may be getting cold and you're ready to chill with somebody and snuggle up and, y'all Netflixing and chilling and shit like that. It also can be used for a time of reflection and maybe used for a time of manifesting It may be used for a time of, just healing. So don't take it as, let me just hop in bed with the next person or line up my team or whatever the case may be. Sometimes when things fall apart, they may actually be falling into place, and we don't always look at it that way, because we try to look at we're looking at the now. So we're looking at like, oh, why is this happening? You may not be ready to receive that message at that time. But if you just open your eyes, open your mind to receive the message, understand, and realize that a bigger thing is opening up. Your blessing may be coming. So it may be time for something else. And it may be time for you to just spend that time alone just because something else fell apart. So it may not be time for that cuddle buddy and Netflix and chill. So, you know what I'm saying? Just use that time to reflect. Use that time to chill. Write down your things that you want to do for the new year coming up. Use that time to better yourself. Find a new hobby. Get yourself together. Think about things. Learn some new things. Learn yourself. I deadass love talking to y'all, for real. Like when I want to get things off my chest or things that I've been seeing and I want to discuss with y'all. So this is why I like coming and vibing out with y'all. So I knew I had to come back and, get back. So yeah, but I got some new things coming and it's in the works. So I don't want to put it all out there just yet because it's still in the works. But just know that shit was poetic is, coming up with some new things, and just be excited for those new things that are soon to come. That Shit Was Poetic has merch, guys. If you're excited like I'm excited, if you enjoy this podcast, then please support our merch. I have masks for you to stay safe. I have t-shirts. I even have coffee mugs for you to enjoy your favorite drink while you listen to That Shit Was Poetic. And guess what? If you need a bottle of wine, you can support charity by buying a bottle of wine through One Hope. So head over to my bio and the link is in the description. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in to That Shit Was Poetic. I'm your girl, Nikki, and you can catch us on Fridays. If I don't put out a new episode, don't worry. Your girl has got you. I will be back shortly. So don't even fret. I promise you. I'll be back soon. But if you would like to be featured on That Shit Was Poetic podcast, DM me on Instagram. Shoot me a DM. Let me know if you got an artistry and you have an upcoming project, or you just want to talk about, your artistry on the podcast. DM me. Let me know you want to be featured, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So thank you for tuning in. This your girl, Nikki, and I appreciate you for tuning in each and every Friday. You can stream us on Spotify each and every week, Google Play, on all streaming services. But whatever you do, don't forget about us.